Well, I finished. It took me a whole night by myself, and what a nightmare. A lot of work. In coral, you have to get it all in one shot. But it's all a mess. I just finished getting the lights on. I have to adjust them, but they're working. And I did some work to the stand. Excuse all the mess. I painted the stand, put some handles on it, and I took the hinges off and put magnets so I can get to my sump. It's too much to hit in one shot, man. Moving a reef is like moving, period. It's the fish were good, thank goodness. You know, everything was acclimated good. I put everything in the tank. I left a lot of the rock out. It's sad to see all that life, but I'm probably going to use some for base, but I'm going to use minimal rock in there, as minimal as I can, and try to get this this guy towards the top. So he likes the top, you know, and put all the corals accordingly. I found another anemone. They're everywhere in this tank. But yep, the move is made, and it's just a matter of putting everything in its place. But that's a lot of work in itself. I'm going to have to get a tub on the side and pull everything out of the tub and into the tub, and then rock by rock and one by one, and can't do that all in one shot. It's too much work. So still a few lights. I have a razor spec for this refugium area. This is Yin. He killed Yang. So the white Wyoming white didn't make it. This guy killed it. Happened when I was asleep. They were doing fine, you know, doing their dancing, and I guess he didn't accept. Yeah, that's a bummer. But some of this is going to go on the main display. I just had to, this anemone, I had to keep it, so I kept it with this rock because it was on the rock, and I want him to have an anemone. So I'm going to put my razor spec up here at the top. That way, whatever I put in here will have plenty of light and can grow, whether it be algae, and I'm going to try some different stuff in here. So this skimmer barely fit, so a lot of things are going to be adjusted. There's room for my Fosband. My Fosband will work in here, but my bio pellets do not. So I don't know how I'm going to attach that, make that work here, but if not, then have to do without and have to do something else as far as nitrates. Well, we'll see. Important thing is I got the coral shifted over. Like I said, that's just the biggest bummer in the world. Moving coral. It's not like moving freshwater fish or anything like that. This stand, it bows here in the middle. So I'm gonna get a 2x4, match it in color, sand it down really nice, match it in color, and just have something I can put in and then remove if I have to get in here. And that's a bummer, I have to do that, but they didn't build this stand properly. It's a little too thin of the wood, and they didn't put the braces, I guess, where they supports where they belong. This could have been a little bit forward, this brace here, to stop this from bowing. And that bowing is unacceptable, because when you're dealing with a glass tank like that, even though I have a padding and silicone, that's unacceptable when you're thinking about 1,000 pounds. So, bummer stand. But you see the back has a bracing, and it doesn't bow in the back, of course, but the front doesn't. It has this, but it's a little too far back. And I even had to support the base down here in the center. I had to put one dead center because it bows just from this. So I venture that this tank probably wasn't made for this stand, but they sold it all as one. It's okay, because I'm a tinkerer and I can make this stuff work. And that's what I knew. I knew that once I get it, it's going to be impossible for me not to tinker. For instance, me doing the magnets instead of the hinges. The hinges are very limiting. And plus the door didn't close. Once I put the tank together up with water, this bows so much, the doors wouldn't close anymore. So by doing the magnets, I was able to give it a little bit more room, and then when I put this 2x4 down the center here, or maybe 2x2, we'll see. And I'll put it right where I put the beam here. I put the base underneath here. I'll put it right on top of this so it hits right to the floor. And it hopefully will stop this from going any longer. I don't like that. That's really bad. But I did like a sponge brush type of job with this beautiful red. So the black still comes through. So it gives a little bit of, and I see water seal the whole stand. And that's it, guys, for now. Just got it going. I knew I had one day off. I was gonna have to take it in one shot and do everything in one shot. I'll post something else when I got the coral all situated in the rock. That's gonna be quite a few hours in itself. And bare bottom. It's easy to keep. And just hopefully the coral do well. This guy right here, as you can see, he's not out. He got torn in half because he was attached to two different rocks. So hopefully he'll heal and come back. And there's a piece of him down here in the sump. That's his base. He is attached to two different parts, so I couldn't get him off. Couldn't believe how much life there is on these rocks. I felt bad. I want to save everything, but I knew I had to get rid of some of that rock. It's just too much rock. And even though I love the rock look, the detritus buildup was so incredible. Check out, that's not even all the dirt. I took a lot of it out with the water. But that's all detritus that was in my system because the filtration couldn't pick it up because of the rockscape. My system was really balanced as far as biologically, but man, what a pain. No wonder my nitrates ran a little high. So I'll post some more when this starts looking decent or a little bit better. But at least everything's set up and I can be in peace of mind. My auto top off, everything's set up, and yeah. My girl's happy, and my pop likes it a lot. These euphyllias like it a lot. They like that spot. They might stay. They're happy that they finally got some light. And I put that baby hammer on a plug so it can grow out in peace. Yeah. Alright guys, the only one I haven't seen is the fire shrimp. There's a cleaner, but I have not seen the fire. So I hope he's good. I put him in here myself, so I hope he's all good. Hopefully he didn't run into an anemone last night and all the commotion. He does like these pumps. He likes his home in a pump, and he doesn't have any more pump. He hasn't found this one yet, so I took time and I scrubbed the pumps off and I cleaned them really well. Where did he go? My flower pot is starting to open up again. Finally got some light. I just turned the lights on maybe 10 minutes ago. So I was able to save my war coral. Save a lot of it. Alright guys, sorry for the long video.